Hello, everybody. My name is Amanda, speaking to you today from sunny Spain. And yeah, wonderful to be a part of this group. So nobody has joined today, and that's cool. Maybe next week, some people might be able to join at this time, 11 o'clock UK time on a Thursday. So I thought I would just read something that has been really helpful to me on my journey. And about 8 years ago, I was introduced to a guy called Sydney Banks. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of him, but this is one of his books that I love. He's not with us anymore, and this is called The Missing Link. And I just wanted to read the introduction and the first little chapter. So the introduction says, "There are those in this world who believe miracles do not happen. I can assure such skeptics that they do. With hope and faith as beacons, anything can happen. If these writings bring a second chance of life to just one human being, my work has not been in vain." That's Sydney Banks, written in March 1998. The missing link. One of the greatest misconceptions ever is the belief that it takes years to find wisdom. Many experience time, few experience wisdom. The achievement of mental stability and peace of mind is one thought away from everyone on earth, if you can find that one thought. Throughout time, human beings have experienced insights that spontaneously and completely change their behavior and their lives, bringing them happiness they previously had thought impossible. Finding wisdom has nothing to do with time. Achieving mental stability is a matter of finding healthy thoughts from moment to moment. Such thoughts can be light years or a second away. The spiritual energy of all things, whether in form or formless, is known by many names. Nature is the physical form the spiritual energy has taken. Believe me, the subtle truth all people seek will never be found in the illusion of form called nature. Look deep inside your soul. This is where you will find the answer. Your thoughts and feelings are a mirror of your soul. Each living soul experiences life as an individual. This is why all humans live and see a separate reality. The divine truth that lies within each living soul never changes. It is eternal. The divine passes from the formless to form, and as human beings, we are both spectators and participants in this spiritual theatre called life. The great mystics of the world who tried to explain such knowledge had no choice but to speak in metaphors, knowing their words were only a representation of the spiritual wisdom that lies within the consciousness of all human beings. All human psyches are rooted in universal truth, and no person's psyche is better than any other's. Only to the degree of the individual's psychological and spiritual understanding does it appear to vary. Words are merely a form. Listen not to words, but to that which words attempt to convey. Remember, it is not the clay that represents the sculpture, but the form the artist has molded it into. And just like the scale of the sculpture, thought is not reality. However, our personal realities are molded via our thoughts. At the moment of birth, the virgin mind discovers creation, and the duality of life is born. Henceforth, you live in a world governed by thought. When clarity and purity of thought are present, the answer you seek will present itself. For what you seek is with you and has been with you always. In the silence of our minds lies creative incubation, bringing the wisdom and the joy we all seek. That's The Missing Link by Sydney Banks. And I'm going to put a link to sidbanks.com where there's lots of videos you can live stream, all these lectures, the Hawaiian lectures, the Long Beach lectures, the Washington lectures, where this guy, Sydney Banks, who was a really normal fella, he was a welder, had this kind of spiritual enlightenment, and he's a really good storyteller. So I'm going to invite you to have a little listen in your spare time. I know everyone's got lots going on, but in your spare time, and I'd love to know, how he sounds to you or what you hear. So I hope to see everybody on the Zoom call next week or the week after. I'm going to host them every week at this time, and whether anyone turns up or not, that's all right. But just to send love to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look forward to seeing you all soon.